Hello and welcome back. Big hug. Oh my gosh, has this been amazing or what? I would love to hear your aha moments and what has actually shifted in your world. In fact, go ahead and send me a message on Facebook, because for me, hearing what shifted in your world, it just fills my heart with so much joy. That's why I actually do what I do, so that each of you, each of us, can return home to these beautiful beings that we are. Okay? That would be so awesome. See, the thing is, you're my peeps. You're the one that's been leading this entire world home to love. So I want you to have a life that reflects the absolute rock star of consciousness that you truly are. So when you have it, oh, it just feels so good for me. And by the way, how was not resisting and embracing all energies? Interesting, right? Were there different energies that were more challenging to embrace than others? Yeah, cool, huh? So, and the cool thing about this is each time you actually do this, what's going to happen is you're going to increase your bandwidth, okay? And if you keep at it, you'll be flowing with all infinite energies in no time, which means you'll have all of your presence and all of your power back, right? It's like you're increasing the being that you can be. Cool, huh? Okay, so ready to decode your answer to question number 6? Good. So how does it feel when you open your heart to a new relationship? Did you answer A, easy, my heart is always open to love even more? Or B, you're cautious and you're careful to only open your heart once you're in a relationship, and even when you do get into a relationship, you often do it slowly so you don't get hurt? Or C, it's extremely difficult for you to open your heart and love someone. I myself have answered all of this at some point in my life, so I know how it feels. So at this point, I get to answer A, which is awesome. And if you answered A, your heart is always open to love even more, then congratulations, great job. Yes, way to go. This means that you've let go of a lot of your past hurt in your heart and are actually open and willing to receive even more love. That's awesome. And are you loving as much as Source or God or the angels actually do? Probably not, right? So there's more beauty, more love, more presence for you to actually receive. Isn't that cool? There's always more. If you answered B, that you're cautious, and you're careful to only open your heart once you're in a relationship, and even when you do get into a relationship, you do it slowly so you don't get hurt. This means that you are actually functioning from the self-love block of self-love being dangerous, okay? And it's this feeling of feeling like you're going to become a target or you're going to be hurt if you actually move into love. And this likely means that you've been abused or in traumatic relationships, okay? This also means that you're holding on to the past, and you're also in your future trying to avoid what happened in that past moment, right? Avoid that hurt and what happened in the past. This also means that you've actually not forgiven yourself for choosing those experiences, so you don't quite trust you. And you also haven't forgiven your partners or the people that did this to you. Okay, but don't worry. We've got an extremely powerful process for you within the Self-Love Mastery course that will actually walk you out of this hurt and return it back to love, okay? So, we got your back. If you answered C, it's extremely difficult for you to open your heart and to actually truly love someone. This means that you have the self-love block of self-love being dangerous in a very, very big way. Okay, and I totally feel for you because I've absolutely been there. Okay, you likely have been hurt or abused in very deep ways, emotionally, physically, spiritually, sexually, maybe even. You not only have not forgiven and healed from your past, but you might even feel like you'd rather avoid all intimacy in its totality, okay, as a way to stay safe. And it probably feels extremely dangerous to feel anything for you. And you're probably on a constant state of suppression as actually a way to cope with the underlying hurt, the sadness, the pain, or the grief that's actually hidden at the bottom of your energy field. And it might even feel like you're always getting your feelings hurt and you don't even know why. And what's happening there is this old programming, that all that sadness and hurt and all that stuck energy is really trying to be released and trying to return to love. Okay, and another thing is when you're around people, it feels like they're affecting you in not so nice ways. And you might even feel like, hey, what's wrong with me that I can't just be around people and have fun? Everybody else looks like they're having fun. How come it doesn't feel good to me? You probably feel uncomfortable often and have a very high level of awareness that you don't even feel like you want to have. You may also be extremely sensitive to EMFs, to the chemicals, the GMOs, the pesticides, a very, very highly sensitive being, and you're always trying to protect yourself. Somewhere inside of you, you feel like the world is out to get you and it's not here to support you. So you might even find yourself withdrawing and isolating yourself, having very little friends. Okay, maybe one or two that you trust, and you tend to stay away from new experiences. You just talk yourself into, hey, you know what, I can just stay home and I'd rather be alone. But there is also a part of you that is yearning for touch, that is yearning for intimacy, that's yearning to be loved, it's yearning to heal and yearning to grow, or else you wouldn't be watching this video live stream, right? So don't worry, I've got your back. Okay, I've had these experiences happen to me too. When I had a bunch of stored hurt and pain that I hadn't yet returned to love. So I know how this feels. And we're gonna get you out so that you can be free to have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing experience on this planet instead of the one you're having. Okay? In fact, in just a moment, we're going to embark on a video facilitation of shifting the vibration of this self-love block, of self-love being dangerous, and all the fear and pain that is stored in your system around it will begin cracking that open and starting to move that energy. Does that sound good? Hello and welcome to the part of the video series where we get to vibrationally unravel where self-love is felt dangerous, or where you felt like, if I be that much energy, that much love, that much light, that much beauty, then I'm going to become a target. People are going to judge me, they're going to think bad stuff about me, they're going to abuse me if I actually be this. Okay, so this is the section that we actually get to move during this video. Does that sound amazing or what? Because the thing is that, is your love actually dangerous? No. And is loving you, would it be a gift to your life, your body, your business, you know, the people around you, the world? Would it heal the planet? Would it heal your body? Would it just create this amazing energy for you to be in? Oh my God, yeah, so it's a win-win-win-win-win, triple, quadruple, billion bottom line win for everybody. So it's time to unravel all of those old past positions that have either proved to you that self-love is dangerous so that you shouldn't be it or you're going to become a target, and allow yourself to move all of that into, you know what, my love is a gift. My love is the energy that heals. My love is the energy that brings everything beautiful onto this plane of existence. Does that sound good? Okay, awesome. So first off, you know, where does this self-love is dangerous, and what are all these feelings? You know, kind of what's going on around all of this. And there's just a quick conversation that we're going to have about this that you can can understand what we're doing, and then we'll move into the vibrational shifting of it. Okay. So first off, here's the way that energy works. Everything is always raising to the highest vibration. Okay, so we know that. Okay, science tells us that. Quantum physics tells us that. If there's a higher vibrating glass of water and a lower vibrating glass of water, the lower just raises to the higher. So that's actually really what's happening. So here's also what happens when you're being that higher vibrating glass of water. Woo, and you're embodying all this infinite energy, all this infinite love, all this infinite space, all this infinite. Okay, what happens? Well, everything around you that's not vibrating that high starts dissipating. And what does that mean for them? Well, the people around you start experiencing the stuff that has been the disharmony in order to get through it, in order to unlock it, in order to raise their vibration to a new echelon of receiving. I mean, just here's an example. When you go to a class, you know, it's like, how many of you guys have been to one of my classes where you're in this super high vibration and all of a sudden all this old stuff comes out to leave, right? So that's where that you're raising to the next echelon of receiving and energy. And so what happens is maybe tears, maybe fear, maybe anger, right? Maybe all these old tones begin coming out of your system. So as you're being this loving, infinite, beautiful heart, what it looks like or what it appears like is the world around you is in chaos. Okay? And it seems to get worse the more love you be, because you're being a higher and higher and higher vibrating glass of water, and there's more and more stuff that they have to go through in order to get free. So the outcome is beautiful. What it looks like is kind of messy. So first off, would you be willing to let go of you thinking that that was a bad thing, right? That them going through their stuff was a bad thing, and realize they were ending billions of years of fear and pain and suffering and all kinds of stuff. It was a good thing that they were finally not repressing their system enough to actually have it reach that surface and that energy that you're being and be released. So they were being set free, not triggered. Does that make sense? Okay, so everywhere you made yourself the target, like, I'm never going to be this self-love because it's going to trigger all these people around me, instead of knowing that that self-love is going to release and set everyone free around you. Okay, so will you let go of the idea that you've been triggering everybody's stuff and you shouldn't be self-love? Yeah? Okay, so again, give you a little recap of how to do this. Just open your body like a pipe so that your body can begin expanding its vibration. There we go. So it's a pipe and now there's space coming through it. There we go. Open your energy field. There you go. So just feel your energy field moving out. There we go. Now bring your awareness up in the highest vibration of love that you can find. Spacious, beautiful, amazing, really high, high, even higher, even higher. We're going to bring this energy in and use this to unravel this feeling and this where you've made yourself the target and like, oh, I really shouldn't be it because bad stuff's going to happen around me if I do. Okay, so bring your awareness up. There we go. Breathe in that energy. Open yourself like a channel to allow that energy to come through your system, and release. Bring love into all those places that are scared. Okay, all those things that you watched where they were scary and then you went, okay, I'll be less. Maybe that'll be better. There we go. So there's kind of a lot down there, okay? So keep your awareness up. There we go. Keep that divinity flowing through your body, through your system, and then let that divinity go down into all that fear. Awareness up again, and another dose down into all that fear. There we go. Awareness up again. Breathing that in. Bringing all that vibration down onto all that fear, all that love, now mixing with all that fear, starting to break it up, starting to change its vibration, starting to create it as not solid, starting to move it into space. Bring your vibration up one more time. Breathe that energy in. Let it come through your body and through your system. There we go. All the way through, all the way through. And just let all that. The other thing is, would you be willing to let the earth from below this actually come up and support you and bring the space in from the earth, so that there's space coming from the divinity and there's space coming from the earth, and it's almost like that fear is sandwiched in between, and now the earth supporting you, your divinity supporting you, the earth is supporting you, space from the earth, the space from divinity, space from the earth. There we go. And the fear is now, there you go, moving into 0 point. I got lots of tricks up my sleeve. Okay, beautiful. God, that feels better already. Okay, so now, would you be willing to, with me, claim that your love is a gift? Okay, and this might feel like the same kind of thing. For me, I went through lots of different things. One of the things, I'll just bring up this one thing in my life because it'll kind of hit something for you. So my dad passed away when I was 11, and 3 months before he died, he actually told me, well, actually I told him, I said, you know what, Dad, you're not going to make it. If you keep smoking and drinking like you're doing, you're going to die within 3 months. And he basically told me, I'm not going to die. I love you. I want to live. I'm going to be here. And for me, somewhere I think inside of myself, I knew that your choice created your life. So I believed him. I believed that his choice to stay and live, you know, was actually going to be his choice. So at that point, I was like, cool. Let me just love him and do my love thing and do my healing thing and do my energy thing and do myself, because we're on the same page and he's going to live because he told me he was, and yay, right? I want to love him so much. There's going to be no way that any of this stuff is ever going to affect him, because you know you have that capacity. Except he passed away 3 months later, and what happened in me is I thought my love was broken. I thought my love killed people. I thought if I love him, then he's going to die, because this doesn't make any sense, right? But what I didn't get was that my dad was actually lying to me, right? I wanted to believe him rather than know the truth. Okay, so that's a kind of a higher level and a bigger picture of how this works. But basically, when you apply your love and all that, you don't realize that people still have their choice. And it's kind of like somewhere in you, you know that the love would heal him. But what you don't realize is that they're choosing what they're choosing. So a lot of you guys also feel like your love doesn't work. So not only is it dangerous to be the self-love, but if I apply this love, it's not going to work. They're not going to live. They're not going to get healthy. I'm not good at this. You know, it hasn't worked before. Okay, so how about we undo all of that? Good, okay. So bring your awareness up into the highest vibration of love that you can find. There we go. Okay, so let's just bring your awareness up into the highest vibration of love that you can find, right? And go ahead and take a deep breath. Breathing that spinning clockwise divinity into your body, letting that energy come down all the way through your system. Ooh, and then letting all that feeling of your love not working, your love hurting people that you shouldn't love that much, and your love's going to create pain, your love's going to create suffering, right? Because, let that come through. Wow. That whole thing of your love creating pain. Hold on, let's move this first, okay? So bring your awareness up. There we go. Take a deep breath, breathing that in. That love in, breathing that divinity in, letting that spin come all the way through your body and beginning to erase and release everywhere you thought your love was dangerous, or it hurt people, or it didn't work, or it didn't heal people, or it killed people, or bad stuff happened, okay? So we're going to start moving that in, okay? Now there's another thing that your brain needs to understand in order to fully let this self-love is dangerous thing actually go. So it's the whole thing about love creating pain. Now, when you touch someone with the vibration of infinite love, the first thing that comes up for them is the pain that's in the way of them receiving it. Okay? So, what if when you have touched someone with love and pain comes up, it's not that you're creating the pain, you're actually releasing the pain. Okay? And let's turn that around to you. How many of you feel like you can't really quite love because every time you go to love, there's pain? Does that make sense? Now, for me, I had this river of hurt in my system, and I would suppress it and suppress it and suppress it, and I didn't want to face it, right? And finally, when I allowed myself to feel it and release it, which is what I'm teaching you guys to do here, it actually moved and disappeared, and now there's not this river of sadness and grief and all this stuff at the bottom of my system. So what would happen, though, is if somebody showed me love, it hurt, right? Because it was all that hurt coming up to leave. I even remember when I was a little kid, my grandmother read me this story of Little Red Riding Hood, and my mom was a little tough, right? She had 5 kids, she got resentful, she didn't want to have 5 kids, she ended up trying to commit suicide, all this stuff happened. So there was just a lot of trouble in that, and a lot of not being gifted to, not being neglected, really, okay? So my grandmother read me the story of Little Red Riding Hood, and she loved me, and it was the first time I'd received caring, really, it felt like in my life, and it hurt worse to receive the caring than it did to have the flu, right? So as she was reading to me, she was healing me with her love, and it was like, but I don't understand, it hurts so bad, my thymus and my throat and my face, and it was getting red and it was hurting, and it just didn't make any sense to me. And you know, some of you guys may have created the position of, well, I don't want to really receive this love because it's that burning pain. I don't want that to come up. And you actually think that love equals pain. Love equals hurt. Do you see what I'm getting at? If I love, I'm going to get hurt. If I receive love, I'm going to get hurt. But what's happening is that's old hurt leaving, right? So would you allow yourself to open your heart and open your system to love again, knowing that that hurt was there from a long time ago and it's actually being released and it's actually a good thing, okay? Let's take a deep breath. Whew. Open your heart and allow yourself to crack open that beautiful, amazing heart of yours. There we go. Realizing that love does not create pain, love heals pain. There we go. Take a deep breath. Breathing that in, and with the exhale, nice cleansing release. Letting go of all that pain. There we go. Beautiful. Woo. There we go. Bring your awareness up one more time. Breathe that love in. And let it move through all that pain, all that hurt, all those painful and hurtful places. There we go. Let that love come all the way through, all the way through, all the way down out your feet, all the way through your whole energetic field, clearing up the bottom of your energy field, moving into your heart, moving into your solar plexus, moving into your intestines, all the way through your system, your second chakra, all the way your knees, your feet, all of it. There we go. Another deep breath, breathing your awareness up into the highest infinite love that you can find. How about let's ask for some assistance from the angels and guidance and say, hey, would you be willing to create a big recipe of love to really undo this pain and this hurt? You guys willing? Okay, awesome. So bring it up. There we go. Ask for a big recipe. It's got to be a big one. There we go. Breathe that energy in, allowing yourself to become it. Woo! Let that swirling divine energy come all the way through your body, actually undoing all the cellular structure and all the trauma and all the PTSD and all that stuff from your system, all the way down, all the way through. With the exhale, just release it. Beautiful. Wow, that's starting to cleanse out of your system. Can you feel that? Whoo! Okay, bring your awareness up again. Let's ask for a big, big divine recipe. And let's take that divine energy and actually spin it clockwise. Okay, spin that divine energy clockwise. And we're just going to ask for this total cellular reforming. Basically, you know, clearing up your body and your energy field and just breaking all those patterns of all that pain and all that hurt so it can return to love. Okay, so breathe that energy in. Allowing yourself to become it, allowing that energy to come from you, all that, it's going all the way through your system. There we go, all the way down, all the way through your feet, all the way through your system, and exhale. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Awesome. Wow, feel you guys. So now feel into your love. Feel into the beauty of that love, the grace of that love, the healing energy of that love. Feel into that energy. And maybe even ask the angels or divinity or God or whatever, hey, show me my purest form of my own love. The way that I love when I love totally. Just feel that. Let that come through. There we go. And would you let that enter your heart? There you go. Would you let that move through your system? Would you let that come all the way back through you? There you go. All the way back through you. Let that pure divine love come all the way back through. There you go. Ah, beautiful. Now let me ask you, does that feel dangerous to you? No. Does it feel beautiful and amazing and free and awesome and just filled with everything that's magical and wonderful? Yep. So that's what your love does. Your love is a gift. Okay? A gift beyond measure. Would you allow yourself to realize that it's time now to be that love? And would you give yourself full reins to express that love fully, to emanate that love fully, to be that love fully. Yes? Here we go. There we go. There was a few little brains in there go, but I'm going to get hurt. The thing is that if you keep yourself from this self-love, does it hurt? Yes. If you allow yourself to be this self-love and have it flow through every pore of your system and return to loving you, what if that is the end of hurt? Good one, right? I got your number. Okay, so now knowing that, would you allow yourself just to take this moment and accept and embrace your own love for yourself? There we go. There we go. And allow yourself to be loved again. Allow yourself to be loved again, which means there's a receiving of love in that too, right? So bring your awareness up into that higher energy, right? And let's ask guidance to the angels. Hey, would you be willing to give us a huge download of how it feels to be totally loved, how much you truly love us, so that we can know something different? Breathe that energy in. There we go. Allow it to come through your heart chamber, your system, your body. Whoa, that's changing a lot. And with the exhale, there we go, there we go, there we go. Bring your awareness up one more time into the receiving of that love. There we go. With the exhale, there we go. Beautiful. One more time, just how loved you are. There's this energy too of receiving is a little different, right? So projecting and bringing yourself into that dimension is sort of like this awareness shift. This is more like a surrender. It's more like allowing yourself to feel what you haven't felt from really above you, right? This energy of love that's been trying to penetrate into your system. So there's a place where you go, I'll relax, and I'll receive it, and I'm allowing myself to feel what was outside of the love that I'd been willing to feel, the love that I hadn't yet received, right? So would you allow yourself to finally get in touch, just even an inkling of how much you are loved? There we go. And breathe that in. Woo, letting that come into your body and your heart. Letting that feed your soul, your body, every cell of your body now bathing in that love. Beautiful. Another deep breath, breathing that love in. Show me how loved I am. Breathing that in. Ooh, letting it come all the way through. Feel how cared for you are. Good. Good. Feel how supported you are. It's all part of it. Feel how loved you are. See, self-love is actually about receiving how loved you are. Yep. Because you are infinitely loved. And you could be feeling it in every moment. Like you are something special. And you're walking around and you're glowing because you can feel how loved you are in every moment. Okay, bring your awareness up and ask them to show you. Ask your higher self to show you. Yeah, there we go. Breathe that energy in. Allowing yourself to become it. I am loved this much and there's nothing I have to do to earn it. I am it. It is me and it just is. There we go. There we go. Bring your awareness up one more time of how loved you are. Okay? I am loved this much. I don't have to do anything. It's just the way it is. Just accept that this is the way it is. Okay? This is your choice in this moment. I accept that this is the way it is. I am loved this much. Go ahead and repeat that after me. I accept that this is the way it is. I am loved this much. I am loved this much, and I don't have to do anything for it. There we go. There we go. Let that in. Accept that. Claim that as your new world. Let that vibration come through. And oh, yeah, baby. Woo! Feeling that love. Oh, awesome. I'm so excited for you guys. Can you feel how palpable that is actually moving through your system? And the thing is too, is just so you know, for you guys who maybe haven't done all that much energy work, if you get an inkling of what that love is, you open up the inkling. So if it's like you get a slight vibrational shift, you go straight there and go, oh, let's open it up. Bring your attention to it, bring your awareness to it, climb into it, let it be you, let yourself open it, okay? So that's how it works. That's how this vibrational shifting actually works. You find an inkling, you open the inkling, you open it up, and you choose to have it become your whole world because your vibration has always been your choice. And now, with these tools and this information, we're handing that back to you. Isn't that awesome? So how do you feel about your own love? Yeah, can you feel how big of a gift it is to the world? Yeah, can you feel how big of a gift it is to yourself and your body? Awesome, right? Oh my God, you guys are emanating. Great job. And we are just going to take this deeper. We have just scratched the surface on how beautiful your heart is, how beautiful your love is, and taking that energy and really applying it to every aspect of your life so that your whole life emanates from this vibration. Awesome. Thank you so much for making me such a beautiful part of your journey. It's an honor and a blessing for me to be here with you. Thank you. Oh my God, how incredibly amazing was that? Awesome. And we've barely just scratched the surface, my friends. There is so much more light and love and just pure goodness coming your way. So let's move on to giving you a tool that you can use to begin today to unearth and unravel the self-love block and really everything that's associated with that, all the vibrations and energy that are holding you back. So what I want you to do is start a journal, and once a day think about a thing, an event, a person, or an experience that in some way has hurt you and fill in the blanks, okay? When they did this to me, it made me feel blank. And you can even make it personal. Hey, when you did this to me, it made me feel blank, and fill in the blanks. And at the end of each day's writing, use the exercise that I showed you in the video where you use your breath to clear the energy. So again, a recap on that is you open your body like a pipe, and then you open your energy field, you bring your awareness up, right? And then you breathe in that love and breathe that love and channel that love through those feelings, right? Through the hurt and through the pain to begin to move it back into self-love. And I'm so excited for you to receive what's in store for you in this next video. Oh, God, it's amazing. It's going to bring you and your body and the cells in your body into a whole new universe of love and vibration. Because if your body, every cell is resonating at infinite love, can you do abusive things to yourself? Can you not honor you? No, right? So we can also walk your body into this universe of love so that it holds this field for you, and it makes it easier for you on your self-love journey to return to that beauty, that light, and that love that you are, so that you can enjoy everything in this beautiful life of yours. Okay, wonderful. So until next time, keep loving you.